Hey traders, TG Watkins here, and good morning. It is December 29th. This will be the last newsletter before the New Year, so I hope everybody has a good time celebrating that. And pretty much we'll see you in 2023, and we'll kind of see what year that brings. As far as the market goes and what we're seeing out there, on the daily chart, we've been looking at the potential, and I definitely have to say potential, trampoline move. So right there, price below the 50, Moxie indicator above 0. And the reason I have to say potential is because in order for it to trigger, we have to wait for the hourly chart to set up. And while it's finding a little bit of support around here, it is not confirmed. Yes, we have some divergence, but nothing is confirmed here. In fact, if we manage to get a bounce up here over the hourly 50, maybe to the daily 21, daily 50, something like that, there is still the potential that it comes up here, meets resistance, and continues to go down, simply because the Moxie indicator was still below 0 despite the divergence. So we have to wait and see if there's any kind of confirmation to the long side. Otherwise, this will remain confirmation to the downside despite the bouncing or bear flags. We could see a little bit of that coming up right here. There's your double bottom, there's your divergence a little bit. We could maybe even say kind of price down, Moxie indicator up like that. So that's a little bit. Maybe some of this is also tax loss selling or tax loss harvesting that a lot of people were selling going into this, because you have to, the idea is you sell and you have 2 days for settlement. And so we could be getting into that, but the rest of the market, I mean, it's been incredible to see names like Amazon just keep moving down. I mean, all of this just keeps getting pushed down. There was a little bit of time in through here where the Moxie indicator was above 0. And so I was looking for a kind of a bounce in through there, but nothing was happening. You could see price continues to get rejected by the hourly 200 and the Moxie indicator back down. So this is why I have the 2-part rule, because just because the Moxie indicator is over 0 does not mean that price has to follow it. We need both to happen. And then the really interesting one is if we look at Tesla. Tesla, just look at this thing, just off the deep end and increasing volume. I saw a stat saying that Tesla is now the second most shorted company out there, which is pretty incredible, and I guess actually harkens back to its roots, because back when Tesla was kind of newish, if you guys remember several years ago, it was historically one of the most shorted stocks. So I guess all those people have kind of come back for vengeance, and for now they're correct. Maybe at some point this will get oversold and there will be a bounce at some point and maybe a short covered rally, but we're going to have to just see if that even manifests itself. But, this thing is just getting pummeled. We're also seeing Apple was pushed down pretty far over the last couple weeks as well. In fact, if you look here, we've done an undercut. So we are now lower than the previous low. Sometimes there is a thing called an undercut and rally, so you can undercut, kind of do a bear trap, and then you move up like that. That's a possibility. Otherwise, this could be indication that this thing's really super weak, and despite some bouncing or flagging, it could continue to go lower. If we look at the higher time frame charts, I wouldn't be surprised to see that. There's still a fair amount of room for Apple to move lower, kind of like Amazon and Tesla and those things. Like, it hasn't touched any of its major moving averages. So just do be careful like that. The UVXY has not been doing anything. There's really nothing to even work with on this one. I know there's a potential trampoline move here on the hourly, but nothing has been happening. So maybe all this downside move, maybe the bear market's just priced in. And then as far as the VIX goes, it's kind of been hanging out here down at the lows, trying to put in what looks to be a double bottom in through here. And is this thing going to light a fire and take off at some point? Maybe. But we're waiting to see how this kind of unfolds. And with the advent of the new year coming in, tax loss harvesting, and people having to clear their books and everything like that, it's just going to be a squirrely time. Volume is pretty low. So just be careful out there, and honestly, if you guys are on vacation or whatever, just enjoy your time. There's not a whole lot to be doing right here. Yes, there are some moves. You can day trade. But time to go just hang out and let's try again 2023. All right, everyone. Thanks again. We'll see you at the next one.
Hey, TG here with Simpler Trading. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like or comment below. Also, make sure to subscribe and click that notification bell so you can stay up to date with my market analysis. Or you can join my free newsletter with the link in the description. Good trading, and I'll see you at the next video.